As my dry January lasted 5 days, my diet until fish and chip Friday, and my I'll only work 10 hours a day didn't last, well, 10 hours. I was beginning to think I was the world's worst at keeping my New Year's resolutions. However, overall, actually, my healthy eating and increased exercise regime is sticking like glue, which I'm pretty chuffed about. So I was looking at the areas where I've been successful to try and replicate those in the areas where I've been less so to improve my personal performance. And I thought I'd share it with you because whilst I'm a bit crap at personal resolutions, I'm very good at my business ones, and I kind of think the principles are the same. So if you need to change a behaviour or a habit, and there is a difference, be it personal or business related, how do you do it? I know for some of you who face like procrastination or lack of commitment to your business aims, behavioural changes are going to be really paramount for those seismic shifts in productivity and indeed your business trajectory. So here's 5 really important things you need to do. Number 1, remember, behaviours are not standalone activities. They are woven into a tapestry of combined actions that end up outputting the one you want to avoid. Procrastination's a really good one. If you're pissing about not achieving what you need to, you have to get behind your procrastination to find out why. Literally ask yourself, why am I behaving this way? Is it self-sabotage? Is it fear? And that fear can be of failure or indeed success. There's not a single person, a business person that I know that actually has time. So why do so many people suffer from faffing? I just have such an urgency about the endless lists of things I need to do that when I start faffing, rather than ploughing through it, I immediately ask myself why. Number 2, you have to change your input to change your output. And I'm coining a Zig Ziglar phrase here, but basically it's a cause and effect principle. If you're getting a certain outcome, you really have to change what you're doing to cause it. Because if you keep doing the same thing, well, you'll keep getting the same thing. So like a quick example for you, I had a series of failures in my accounts department due to the nature or type of the person I was recruiting and my mismanagement of it. So we recruited a different type of person, and I've delegated the management to a far better I dotter and T crosser. Result, one smooth running accounts department. Finally, we changed the recipe and baked a better cake, if you like, because you know I love a food analogy. Number 3, replace the behaviours with something that's better for you to do. So drink wine to wind down, have a bath instead. You know, eat rubbish, don't buy it for a start, because you'll always eat biscuits if they're in the cupboard, and make sure you have plenty of good stuff to nibble on. Log on to Facebook at lunchtime and find yourself there an hour later. Instead, look up a TED Talk, which will help your business grow. Read a business digest or a business book instead. Do you work all the time? Get a relaxing hobby to fill your busy head. Now, this work all the time thing is a particular challenge for us budding entrepreneurs. I know that if I was undisciplined, I would work 24/7, but it doesn't make me effective. I get more ideas away from the coalface than at it. So you have to force yourself not to work occasionally. Number 4, be realistic. It's all very well pretending that you will have the time to go to the gym at 4 a.m. or you'll work from 4 a.m. every day, but very few of us are superhuman. There is a particular business guru I listened to quite recently who was suggesting you go to bed at 8 p.m. to get up by 4 a.m. And I presume he didn't have a family or friends even, or even go to business dues in the evening, because in practice it's impossible to live like that. Now, I know I'm known for my 3 a.m. starts, but I only do it 3 days a week, and I don't do anything else other than work on those days. Literally, get up, work, sleep. I can't do anything else. I'm so focused and eventually so tired that I'd be setting myself up for failure if I tried to get in a run or a gym visit on those days. To balance health and work, obviously I have to make sure on the 4 other days that I'm not working, I have to commit to my cardio and sleep and relaxation. But what I'm trying to say is that I've given up trying to do everything on my big work days because it just can't be done. I have to be really realistic. So finally, and this is the biggest one, find your key performance indicators and record what you do. Monitor progress. That simple act of monitoring what you do, what you achieve or indeed don't achieve makes an enormous difference. Whether it's recording your to-do list in your calendar or monitoring your steps on a pedometer or keeping a food diary or a work journal, the simple act of recording it brings a realization and self-awareness, which is very motivating if you're dedicated to change. One of the reasons I'm moving more is this, telling me when I have and haven't met my 10,000 steps in a day. My work version is more my weekly reports, the job totals, invoice summary, management accounts, sales pipelines, which tell me whether we are on track or under it. Those key performance indicators show me where I am and indicate what I need to get back on track if I have slipped. In summary, to make your resolutions stick, regardless of the time of year, try my top 5. Number 1, address the why behind the behaviours. Number 2, change your input to change your output. Number 3, replace bad behaviours with good ones. Number 4, be realistic. And number 5, set KPIs and monitor. I'm really interested to see how the above helps, so remember to feedback at katelester.com. Bye for now.